feels comfortable for you today. Feel for stepping into a safe space. Activate your feet, spread the toes. Spread the balls of your feet. And then let your arms rest onto your thighs. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes. And then feel yourself just grounding down into your mat. Give yourself a moment to notice what is going on for you today. Give yourself a moment to notice how your body feels. And taking this moment to be responsive to what your body feels, what your body needs, as you set your own intent for your practice today. Connect with your breath. Feeling the breath as it enters your body. And feeling your breath as it leaves. So stay with the intent that you've chosen. Stay very focused throughout your practice today. Pranayama is Surya Vedana and Chadana Vedana. So we do this in Nepal. Cross your left leg over your right. Bringing your left heel towards your right hip, and then easing your right heel away from you so that you're not sitting on your heel. If that's a difficult reach, then straighten your right leg forward. Surya Vedana, fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your right thumb to block your right nostril. So the pose is inhale for 10, inhale through the left for 10, hold the breath for 10, exhale through the left for 10. Do this 3 times on the left side and then change and do the same on the other side. Only this time you're blocking your left nostril instead of the right. Okay. So activate your feet, spread the toes. Folding the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block right nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril, inhale for 10, inhale through nose for 10. Block both nostrils and hold the breath for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Breathe through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Breathe in through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale left for 10. And then change. Other side. Shavasana. Right foot is over, right leg is over the right. Aiming to have your knees aligned and your left foot is away from your sit bone. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your left thumb to block your left nostril. Breathe through your right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Breathe in through your right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Breathe through your right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. And release. Your next pose is a spinal twist. You might need a strap. So you're crossing your left leg over your right thigh. And you're bringing your left foot as close towards your right thigh as you can. Your left hand is either lined up with your sacrum, or you can bring your hand around, tucking it onto your right thigh. Some of you will be able to take hold of your foot. As you breathe in, bring your right arm across your left thigh. And as you breathe out, keeping the length through the spine, but twist towards the left. Now breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. Inhale, expand your ribs out as wide as you can. Feel your lungs open to armpits. And as you exhale, twist to left. Now connect with your intent. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, twist to left. Breathe through your heart. So breathing through the sternum, filling your heart up with breath. Allowing the breath to permeate down into cell tissues all the way down to pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to left. Inhale, release. Shoelace pose is your left foot forward, so the left foot is just above your right knee. Is your right foot forward so that the right foot is under your left knee. If that's a difficult reach, then your left foot is onto your right calf, or the foot is to the floor, or stay in cross-legged seated. Your right hand is by your hip, and then reach your hand away from the hip. Breathe in, reach out of your left side. And as you breathe out, bring your left hand to the floor. Your left foot is pressing towards your left forearm or tricep. Try not to have the foot against your elbow. If you have blocks and you don't want to go so deep, then use blocks and use the blocks to help to keep the length, but not folding so deep. Press your left sit bone back to floor and breathe in, lifting out of left side. And as you breathe out, fold towards your left foot. Now breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back to floor. As you breathe in, lift chest. So feel for lifting chest upwards to chin. And as you breathe out, fold, moving sternum towards your left foot. Deep breath, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, folding towards your left foot. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Then inhale, release, twisting towards your left thigh. So shoelace twisting to left thigh. Again, if you want to use your blocks just help you from going so deep into the pose. So your left hand is by left hip. Reach the hand away about 15 inches. Pressing into right sit bone. As you breathe in, lift out of right side. And as you breathe out, folding towards your left thigh. Now breathe as you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe, folding towards your left thigh. Deep breath, lifting belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Breathe right between your shoulder blades, so feeding heart with breath. And as you breathe out, as you fold, send your sit bones back to floor. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on up and change the cross of your legs. Shoelace pose with your right foot over your left. Sorry, not shoelace, half lotus. Right is over left. Your right hand lines up either with sacrum or bring the hands all the way around towards your right foot. It's on your left hip. As you breathe in, reach your left arm is up, opening left side. As you breathe out, left arm is against your right thigh. The back of the skull is aligned with sacrum. So breathe in, lengthen. Feel for lengthening up right from coccyx. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, expand your lungs. Your lungs open, side ribs right out to armpits. And as you breathe out, twisting to right. On the next breath, lifting belly away from pelvis, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. If you can, lift your collarbones. Keep the length, and as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Breathe to the back of your heart and energize heart with breath. And as you breathe out, twist to right. And inhale, release. Twisting shoelace towards your right foot. So ease your right foot forward, just above your knee. Ease your left foot forward so that left foot is under your right thigh. If that's difficult, especially if that's into your knees, then place your left foot onto the calf or the foot onto the floor or a block. Bring your left hand by hip and then reach the hand away from hip. Press your right sit bone back to floor. Breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you exhale, the arm is down, pressing your right foot against your right arm. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold towards your right foot, Send your right sit bone back to floor. As you inhale, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, folding towards your right foot. Deep breath, lift chest. And as you exhale, fold. Keep sending right sit bone back down towards the floor. Try not to have the sit bone reaching up away from the floor. Last breath like this. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, fold. And then release the other side, twisting shoelace towards your right thigh. Right hand is by right hip. Reach the hand away from the hip. Breathe in, press into left sit bone, reaching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, arm is down, pressing against your thigh. Now breathe in, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, fold towards your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold. Deep breath, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, fold, pull belly in. One more breath in. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release. Come all the way up. Coming into your abdominal sequence, starting today with elbow to knee. Have a roll close by from elbow to knee. We will go into twisting abs. So lie down on your back. If your back is tricky, you can fold the mat so you'll have support into the lumbar region of your back. Your feet can be on the floor again if your back is tricky. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. So if you don't want to go to the both feet off the floor, both feet on the floor, you press your lower back to floor, and as you inhale, you lift your head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. You exhale, curl tailbone up, and reach your elbows to left knee. Belly is pulling in at the end of the exhale. Then inhale to center, and exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Otherwise, lift your feet above the floor, bend the knees. Your knees aligned with your hips. You reach your heels away from you and flex your toes towards your shin. Going now, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Feel the moving your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbow towards your right knee. Send your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Feel for reaching out with the ball of your left foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows towards your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Reach your right elbow up and then move your elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Pull belly in. Inhale, coming back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow to the outside of left thigh. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your both elbows are to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbones up. Send your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up so the shoulder blade is off the floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, coming back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up, reach your left thigh forward. Pull belly in. Reach your right elbow up, shoulder blades are off the floor. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to your left knee, and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to your right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your thigh away, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, coming back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Start spiral pulse. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up towards the sky. Keep moving right thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Now breathe into your right hip. Hold the breath. Bend your right knee slightly. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, pulse, pulse, and pulse. Keep reaching your right heel up towards the sky. Reach both elbows up towards the left. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Both elbows to your right knee. And reach your left leg straight up. Reach up, spread the toes. Move your left thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Now breathe into your left hip. Hold the breath. Now as you exhale, curl tailbone up and then pulse. Reach up with your left heel 3 times. Pulse and then pulse. Keep moving thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg up. Flex the toes towards the shins. Curl tailbone up. Now pulse. Reach up with that right heel. Pulse. Move from the hip bone. Pulse. Now keep reaching your right heel up. Reach both elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Both elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg straight up. Curl tailbone up. Now pulse. Reach up with that left heel. Pulse. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip. Pulse. Now reach. Keep reaching your left leg up. Reach both elbows up. Shoulder blades away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale. Head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Elbows to left knee. And reach your right leg up. Flex the toes towards the shins. Now curl tailbone up. And then pulse. Pulse. Keep reaching right heel up. Pulse. Now move your thigh away from hip. Keep reaching your right leg up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. You're unlocking shoulders. Pull belly in. Inhale. Head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Elbows to right knee. And reach your left leg straight up. Curl tailbone up. Now pulse. Reach up with your left heel. Pulse. And pulse. Keep reaching your left heel up. Keep the chest lifted. Reach your elbows up. pull belly in. Pull your belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. And exhale, release. Go ahead with shoulders down and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Give yourself a moment and notice how your body feels right now. And then grab hold of your roll for twisting abs with a roll. Place the roll between your thighs. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can do this with your feet onto the floor, with your knees bent, or you can move to the wall so that your feet are up against the wall, heels up against the wall. Hands clasped. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and your elbows are to left knee. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Keep head and shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and reach your elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Reaching your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Both elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Both elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and your elbows are to left knee. Squeeze the roll. Stretching your legs up. Feel the moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll again. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll again. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. You need your block for the next pose. If you have a wall, you can do this pose up against the wall. So I'll demonstrate. You're doing bridge with wrist stretches, bridge with a block, bridge with half parasta. So there's a few stages in this pose today. If you want to use the wall, if you're close enough to the wall and you want to use the wall, your pose is this. You're moving your sit bones quite close towards the wall. I'm about 6 inches away from the wall. You're stepping your feet up onto the wall. Your lower back presses to the floor. As you inhale, feet presses to the wall and you're lifting up, lengthening the thighs forward. Then from there, you will be coming into wrist stretches. Or if you're doing this on the floor, your feet are onto the floor. Your lower back presses down, you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lifting up, sending thighs and knees away from you. So either bridge with feet on the wall or feet on the floor. Coming into wrist stretches. So from here, reach your arms up or reach your arms back. So go with where it feels comfortable for you to do. Taking hold of the little finger of the right hand. And then take a deep breath through the palm of your hand. And on exhale, glide your little finger back. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, open the hands towards the sky, spread the fingers. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. And breathe to the back of your heart, feeling but energize your heart. And as you breathe out, spread each finger away from the other. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, glide your first finger back. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen your thumb away from your little finger. And as you breathe out, open your hands towards the sky. And release. Change hands. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and ease it back. Breathe to the palm of your hands. Spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, open the palm of your hands towards the ceiling. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe to the front of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthen each finger away from the other. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. Inhale, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And exhale, lengthen all fingers away from each other. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And exhale, lengthen the fingers away from each other. And release. Wrist stretches stage 2. So you're opening, the fingers are turned towards your heels. The palm of the hands are away from you. Now breathe to the palm of your hands. Deep breath. On exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Palm of the hands opens towards the floor. And again, deep breath, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away on exhale. Use your feet. Push the floor away with your feet and your hands. And release, stretching stage 3. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Thumbs pointing towards your forehead. And then breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath. Then one by one, bring in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger. Squeeze the thumb on top. And then exhale, knuckles reach towards your knees. And release, open your hands facing each other. Breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb, and then simultaneously squeeze all fingers to the thumb. On exhale, stretch your thumb away from you down towards your knees. And release, open your hands, and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath. And then one by one, bring the little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, squeeze the thumb on top. On exhale, knuckles towards your knees, stretching the wrist out. And release, open your hands, palm of the hands faces each other, breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb. And then all fingers squeezes the thumb. Exhale, stretch your thumb side away from you. And then release. Bring your arms down by your side, grab hold of your block. Then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, low ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, push the floor away and place the block under your sacrum. If your feet are on the wall, then your block is under the sacrum. Both feet are on the wall in this way. Otherwise, your feet are onto the floor. Press your right foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left leg straight up. So if you was on the wall, your right foot would be on the wall, and you're lengthening straight out and up. Press down into your right foot. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, chest is moving to chin. On exhale, sending your left leg straight up. If you can, move your left foot towards your left shoulder. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your right foot as you send in your left leg straight up. Spread the toes, spread the ball of your foot. Breathe into left hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, send in that left leg up. On the next breath, bend your left knee and draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot to the floor, or your left foot is back onto the wall. Press your left foot down to the floor or to the wall. Breathe in, lift your right foot up, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, sending your right leg straight up. Breathe to your right hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, sending, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. On the breath, feel for moving belly away from your right thigh. On exhale, lengthening that right leg up. Push the floor away with your left foot. One more like this, deep breath. As you breathe out, lengthen away. On the next breath, bend your right knee. Draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot down towards the floor. From here, keeping your arms to the floor, breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you exhale, sending your left leg straight up towards the sky. From here, as you breathe in, sacrum presses to the block, lift your right leg up, draw the right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching both legs out and up. Reach out, spread the toes. As you breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis, moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, lengthening your legs straight up towards the sky. And then breathe to lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, lengthening your legs up. From here, if you can, on the next breath as you breathe into pelvis. And as you exhale, straddling your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. And then as you breathe in, draw your legs together. And as you exhale, lengthen your legs out, reach out, spread the toes. Breathe in and draw your legs together. And as you breathe out, lengthening legs out. Feel for lengthening the thighs, calves, reach out with the balls of your feet. Two more like this. Breathe in, drawing legs together. And as you breathe out, lengthening your legs out and away from you. One more. Breathe in, draw your legs together. And as you exhale, lengthen, curl pubic bone slightly, and then lengthen. Feel now for sending sit bones away from you as you lengthen your legs out to side. Arms onto the floor, breathe in, draw your legs together. And as you breathe out, bend the knees and place one foot onto the floor and place both feet down. Now breathe in, telescoping ribs, moving ribs away from sacrum, moving chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, move the block. And then breathe in deeply, spread your ribs out to the side. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lower in, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lowering all the way on down to the floor. Keep the tilt until down. From here, bring your hands onto your thighs. You'll be pushing your thighs away from you. So the hands are onto thighs by hip crease. Your feet, they are about hip distance apart. Press your lower back to floor and then breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And then exhale through your mouth. Exhale until empty. Tuck the chin to chest. Now pull your belly in. Push your thighs away from you, so hands presses against the thighs, thighs against the hands, creating a bowl shape in your belly sufficiently to get your serial. Relax your belly and then breathe into lower back, spreading ribs. And full exhale through mouth. Exhale until empty. Pull belly in. Chin is tucking into chest. Suck your belly in. Press your hands against your thighs, thighs against the hands. Feel that opening into belly. Feel your rib cage widening as it opens up. And relax. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up and use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto your knees for your next pose today. They do turbo dog. So turbo dog or turbo puppy. If you're doing turbo puppy, you're stepping your knees back. You bring your hands forward. Your hands are onto the floor. Your hands are about slightly wider than the shoulders. Your elbows are bent. The elbows are coming to the floor, but they're not touching. You're squeezing the elbows in. So turbo puppy. From here, you take a deep breath into upper back. On exhale, reach your sit bones back and then push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in. So that's turbo puppy. From here, you breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back, spread the ribs. Curl toes under. On exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach your sit bones back, squeeze your elbows in, bend the knees. And then breathe into sternum. On exhale, reach back, taking top ribs away from shoulders. Everyone breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, reach back. Your arm bones are reaching towards the floor. Squeeze your elbows in. The elbows don't touch. 2 more breaths like this, deep breaths. On exhale, reach back. If you can go further, straighten your legs. Last breath like this, relax sternum and breathe there, deep breath. On exhale, send your sit bones back. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down towards the floor. Your next pose today is bird wing. So your elbows are tucked into the side of the ribs. Hands are reaching out towards the side. As you inhale, draw your hands together. Exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out towards the side. And then breathe in. And then as you exhale, open out. Squeeze your elbows in and reach your arms back as much as you can. Squeeze shoulder blades. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, open out towards the side. 2 more like this. Breathe in. And then exhale as you open back. 1 more. Breathe in. And exhale. And release. Your next pose today is dolphin. So in your dolphin pose, you're bringing your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Elbows to the floor, directly under the shoulders. Then reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. You're in this position. You can catch your hands into this position. In today's sequence, you'll do dolphin, either palm of the hands down or the palm of the hands clasped. We'll stay in dolphin, both feet on the floor for about 4 breaths. Then move to dolphin with 1 leg up, about 4 breaths on one side, foot comes down, the other foot goes up, 4 breaths on each side. If that's too strong for you, then keep both feet onto the floor, keep the hands clasped and bend the knees. You can go to the full extension of the pose, and that's where you're going today. Okay, so measure up, your knees are under the hips, hands onto biceps, bring your elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, palm of the hands facing to the floor, or clasp your hands. Relax neck, relax shoulders, relax your upper back. Then inhale into upper back, lift, spread your upper back and curl toes under. On exhale, lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Inhale, spread your ribs, your lungs are opening to the armpits. Now push the floor away on exhale, top ribs away from shoulders. Inhale, breathe to sternum and filling heart with breath. As you exhale, reach your heels towards the floor, tops of the thighs away from pelvis. Inhale, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, reach your sit bones back. Working with 1 leg up, press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. If you have a wall, you can place that left foot to the wall. Now breathe in. As you inhale, breathe to the left hip and send your left thigh away from pelvis. And as you exhale, keep sending left thigh both away. Reach out, spread the toes. As you breathe in, send your left thigh away from you. Push your right foot to the floor as you reach your left leg back. 1 more like this, deep breath. And exhale, lower your left foot down towards the floor. Press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to your right hip, feel the gliding right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. On the next breath, as you breathe, breathe to lower back. On exhale, lengthen. Push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your right leg back. Inhale, send your right thigh away from right hip. On exhale, lower your right foot to the floor. Both feet are to the floor. Breathe in deeply. On exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down towards the floor. Take a breath in embryo and noticing how you feel. And then from here, come up to stand for horse stance, Agnisara in horse stance. Standing, your feet, they're about 2.5 feet away from you, your knees are bent. Your hands are onto your thighs by your hip crease. Your thighs and knees are reaching out towards the side, aiming towards your second or third toe. Agnisara, your hands are onto your thighs, you take a deep breath. And then exhale, chin tucks in, suck your belly in, let it go, suck it in and up. Let it go, suck it in. And breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in. Let it go, suck it back. Let it go all the way back. Let it go all the way back. And release. Breathe in. And exhale. Now move your belly as fast as you can. One more, breathe in. And exhale. Move your belly as fast as you can. And release. And coming to the front of your mat, starting your salutations. If your knees are tweaky, then take your mat to protect your knees, hold your mat, or towel or blanket or whatever you need to give your knees some protection. And then stand at the front of your mat, either feet together or feet about hip distance apart. Exhale, hands together by chest. Your feet presses to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Tuck the elbows in. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push your floor away and reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Going deep as you can. And as you breathe out, hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, forward bend, lengthen spine. Inhale, stand up, lift chest, reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweeping your arms up, lift your chest. Now reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Flat hands to the floor. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra, chest forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away, reach your arms up. Glide your right hip back as you glide your left hip. Glide your right hip forward, left hip is back. Push arms up to sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthening legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push floor away. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Left hip is forward, right hip is back. Hips are squared on. Exhale, hands down. Step your reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Chest is forward, legs are lengthened back. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. As you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly. Inhale, chair pose, lift your chest. Reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee. Pushing through away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees or come straight down. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, lengthen your legs back, tuck your elbows in. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Left knee to the floor, pushing through away. You're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold, bellies in. Inhale, stand up, lift chest, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweeping your arms up towards the sky, lift your chest. Now reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, straight legs, hands to the floor. Inhale, move chest away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step your left leg back for lunge. Reach your arms out. Arms reaching straight out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push floor away, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, folding forward, pull belly in. Push the floor away, breathe in, stand up, lift chest, reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee. As you push floor away, reaching both arms up towards the sky. Go as deep as you can, so opening into the hips. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push floor away. You're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Inhale, stand up, lift chest, reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. B series 2 pose vignettes. So bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweeping your arms up, chair pose, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior 2, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your left heel is aligned with the arc of your right foot. Arms reach out towards the side. Bend your left knee, aiming to have your knee and ankle aligned. Reverse warrior, breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm over left ear. Press into both legs. Breathe and lift belly away from pelvis. And exhale, lengthen left arm over left ear. Your back is tweaked. Bring your right hand higher up to the hip or slide your hand around towards your left thigh. Now breathe in. We'll breathe into your left side ribs. Open left side ribs. And as you exhale, lengthen left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Archer. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Right hand comes around and bind the hands, or use a strap to bind. Or you can use your right hand to tuck your left elbow up. Feel strength in both legs. And as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, reach your left elbow up. Glide your right shoulder down. Deep breath, lift sternum. On exhale, feel as if you're lengthening elbows away from each other. On the next breath, feel for moving your left shoulder away from left ear. And as you exhale, reach your left elbow up. Glide your right shoulder down. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Chest forward, legs are lengthening back. Exhale, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away in downward dog. Warrior 2. Breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. The front heels aligned with the arc of the foot. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Bend the front knee. Reverse warrior, inhale. Reach your left arm up, open side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse. Your left hand is now below or above your left knee. Reach your right arm over right ear. As you breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, send in that right arm over right ear. Your back feels squeaky. Bring your left hand higher onto hip or slide your hand around your back, supporting your back. Now breathe in, lift sternum. On exhale, lengthening right arm over right ear. Deep breath, expand your ribs, feel your lungs as it open to armpits. And exhale, right arm is over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up, left arm supports your head. Archer, reach your right elbow up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your left arm around the back and bind your hands. Or use a strap to bind. Or use your left hand to tuck your right elbow up. Press into both feet. And as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up, lift chest. And as you exhale, reach your right elbow up towards the sky. Now breathe in, press your feet down, and open your side muscles, intercostal muscles, as you open up, reaching your right elbow up. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. On the next breath, feel for moving your right elbow, your right shoulder moves away from your right ear. On exhale, reach both. Your right elbow is up, but your left elbow is down. Inhale, release. Unwind your arms. And then bring your hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Your next pose is against the wall. You're doing dolphin against the wall. So dolphin with your both feet onto the wall and your hands clasped. Measure up, hands onto biceps, elbows into the floor. Reach your hands forward and clasp your hands. Relax neck, relax shoulders. And then breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes on them. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, pushing forward. You can stay here. If you want to go further, step one foot onto the wall, step both feet up. And then breathe in, breathe to sternum. On exhale, pull your belly in. Belly pulls in and move your chest towards the wall. On the next breath, lengthening low ribs away from waist. On exhale, push your chest towards the wall, back of your thighs, back of the calves towards the ceiling. Relax your throat and then breathe into sternum. On exhale, lengthen chest to wall. Breathe into back ribs and broaden the back ribs. On exhale, reach back, pull belly in. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. From here, step into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog on the floor. Triangle, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Arms are reaching out towards the side. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, reach your left arm down towards the floor, the ankle, the calf or shin. Your right arm is reaching towards the sky. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, roll chest open as you reach your right arm to the sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, opening out a little bit more. One more breath here, deep breath. Keep moving belly away from pelvis, chest to chin. And exhale, reach the fingertips to the sky. Extended warrior variation, place your left forearm onto your left thigh and glide your right arm around the back, tucking it onto thigh back. Press down into your left leg, breathe in, lift your side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right hip. Deep breath, lift side ribs away from your left hip. On exhale, gliding both shoulders down away from your ears. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog, push it through away in downward dog. Warrior two, breathe, triangle, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your feet are about 3 feet away from each other. Your right heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. As you breathe in, press into your right foot, reach your right arm down towards the floor, reach your left arm straight out and up towards the sky. Press into right leg, breathe in, glide ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, opening the chest as you're reaching your left arm up. Press back into left leg. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back. Bend your right knee, place your right forearm onto your right thigh, and bring your left arm around the back, tucking it onto thigh, extended warrior variation. As you press into your right leg, breathing, glide ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. Now breathe in, as you breathe, move belly away from pelvis, move chest to chin. And as you exhale, push and floor away with your right foot as you move, opening chest, opening heart. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Place your left knee down. From here, your next pose is to the wall, downward facing dog against the wall. So your feet are up against the wall. Your hands are under the shoulders. You are about 2.5 feet away from the wall. That's where your hands are, maybe 3, dependent on how flexible you are or how long you are. Okay, so from here, Your hands are under the shoulders, the toes are curled under, feet up against the wall. You breathe in into upper back, broaden back, toes under, and as you exhale, lift up, coming into downward facing dog on the floor. You're going further, press one foot to the wall, step both feet up onto the wall. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, push the floor away, moving chest towards the wall. If you're going further, working with one leg up. Sending that leg straight out and up. Stay here, 3 breaths. Foot comes down, the other foot goes up. Stay here, 3 breaths. Keep feeling for pushing the floor away in this pose. Good. Really nice, Clint. Really nice. Excellent. Good. Breathe in. Pull your belly in. If you can, Bethany, draw your chest a little bit closer to the wall. Yeah, a bit more, Pull your belly in. Yeah, now send your sit bones up to the ceiling. Much better. Deep breath. Pull belly in. Yeah, excellent, excellent. It releases your back when you do that. And then once you've done both sides, step into downward facing dog on the floor. And then breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior 2. Clasp your hands behind your back for hands clasped behind your back for ostrich. Both feet press into the floor. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding arms over the shoulders. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, fold, bellies in. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Head to ankle prep. So your left hand is onto your left thigh. Your right hand is reaching towards your right foot. Press your left foot to the floor. Breathe into your left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left thigh away towards the left, bringing your forehead towards your right ankle. Breathe into your left ribs. Feel for opening left ribs towards the left. And as you breathe out, sending your left thigh towards the left. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep moving thigh towards the left. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders, either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, chest forward. Your legs have lengthened back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Push it floor away in downward dog. Warrior 2. Breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Clasp your hands behind your back, set up for ostrich. As you press both feet to the floor, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, fold forward, your arms are over the shoulders. You bring in your forehead to the floor. Keep the back of the neck long. And as you breathe in, keep moving side ribs away from hips. And exhale, fold. Deep breath, inhale, bellies away from pelvis. Exhale, fold, arms over the shoulders and reach your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Head to ankle prep. Your right hand is onto right thigh. Moving thigh towards the right, left hand towards your left foot. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe into right hip. And as you breathe out, moving your right thigh towards the right. Bringing your forehead towards your left. Now breathe into your right ribs, deep breath. And as you breathe out, open your right ribs towards your right knee. Bring forehead towards your left shin. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for opening into hips even more. Inhale, release. And then ease on up. Coming up to stand. So in this next pose, you're doing head to ankle with your foot up against the wall. You do 3 to 4 breaths on one side, 3 to 4 breaths on the other side. So if you're doing head to ankle against the wall, you're effectively doing this. You're placing your foot up against the wall. Your right hand, my right foot is on the wall. Right hand takes hold of the outside of the foot. Left arm is coming up and it's taking hold of the outside of the foot. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slide your head under your ankle. Keep opening the hips. So that's where you're going with that. If you're going further, you can slide your right arm under the thigh, take hold of the outside, and the left arm is around. So stay there for about 3 breaths, opening up as much as you can. Or you can just clasp your hands behind you this way, and then get your shoulders as far under as you can. You do 3 breaths on one side, opening to the hips. You do 3 breaths. Once you've done the one side, you change and do the other side. If you have a windowsill, window ledge, you could also do this on the ledge, or if you have a surface, you could do this and placing the block up and then folding onto. Again, 3 breaths on both sides, so you're really opening into hips. That's where you're working. Feel this into hips, into hamstrings. Once you've done both sides, step into downward facing dog. Good. Good, nice, clean, almost there. Almost there. Nice, Joss. Oh, really nice, Yinka. And then downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands, warrior 2. From warrior 2, eagle warrior. Breathe in, bring your left arm over the right behind the hands. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows forward. From here, press both feet to floor, breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, bringing your forearms down towards the floor, relax forehead into forearm. As you breathe, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, folding a little deeper, emu that's opposed, deep breath. And as you exhale, opening your left hip. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Then release. Bring your hands down to the inside of your left leg. Head to ankle. You're sliding your left arm and shoulder under your left thigh. The left hand comes around the front, takes hold of the ankle. Right hand comes around the front, takes hold of your left ankle. You breathe into left hip. And as you breathe out, slide your head under your left ankle, left thigh, and knee. So you're taking that as deep as you can today. If you're not ready for that pose, then do lizard instead. So bring your hands on the inside of your left foot. Curl the toes of your right foot. Reach back into right heel. And then feel for opening the hips in lizard or head to ankle. And working that into about 3, maybe 4 breaths. Will probably take you 4 breaths to get into the pose anyway. Yinka, bring your left hand on the inside of your left foot, inside. Inside more, inside. Yeah, now slide under. Nice, Bethany. And breathe into that left hip more. And use your right foot to push the floor away so it opens the left hips. Deep breaths. Good, nice, Clint. And then once you're done, step into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, warrior 2. Arms reach out. And then eagle, breathe in, bring your right arm over left by the hands. Press both feet to floor, breathe in, lifting belly of diaphragm chest. And then emu, your elbows are reaching towards the floor, towards the inside of your right thigh, relax forehead towards forearm. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Deep breaths. And exhale, taking it deeper. Feel for pushing the floor away with your left foot. Breathe into that right hip. And exhale, going deep. Inhale, release. Hands on the inside of your right foot. Your next pose is head to ankle. You have head to ankle option or lizard. If you're doing lizard, hands are on the inside, send your left leg back, toes are curled under. You're doing head to ankle, you can place your left knee to the floor. You're sliding your right arm and shoulder on the right thigh. Hand comes around, takes hold of the ankle. Left hand comes around the front. Breathe into your right hip. And as you breathe out, slide in your shoulder, followed by your forehead, your head, the whole of your head under that. Deep breaths. Oh, you're almost there, Clint. Almost there. Deep breath. Keep breathing into that right hip. And then taking it a little deeper. Nice, Josh. Don't neglect your left foot. So use your left foot. Push the floor away with your left foot. Helps to open that right hip. One more breath in this. And then from there, step back into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. On exhale, push the floor away, reach your sit bones back. Deep breath, breathe into lower back, spreading ribs. On exhale, reach back, sit bones reaches back. Pigeon, inhale, step your left foot forward, your left foot towards your right wrist as you're coming down for pigeon. Extending your right leg back. Now bring your left hand to the chest and then flatten your left hand to the floor. Reach your right hand back, bend your right knee, grab hold of your right ankle or foot. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward and draw your right heel towards your right glute. Deep breath, inhale, lengthening away from lower back. And as you breathe out, drawing your right heel in as much as you can. 2 more breaths like this. And exhale, coming in a little deeper. 1 more deep breath. And exhale, release. Splits. Front and back splits. So you're reaching, your hands are under the shoulders. Your left foot is reaching forward for splits. You can have, if you have blocks, you can use the blocks to give you some support in this. So here, you're reaching forward with your left leg. You breathe in, and then you're coming into splits. Taking about 3 breaths here. Reach forward, spread the toes. Deep breaths, inhale, keep lifting belly away from pelvis. And then go forward, but don't, notice what's going on. Feel this into the back of the calves, back of the knees into hamstrings. Be very mindful, you don't really want to damage hamstrings. And breathe in, lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg forward. Reach out, spread the toes. Or 1 more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. And then inhale, release. Ease on out. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor weight in downward dog. Pigeon, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right wrist. By your left wrist. Your left knee to the floor. Bring your right hand by sternum and then bring the hands to the floor. Reach your left hand back, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle or foot. Pigeon forward bend with your heel to butt. So breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, draw your left heel towards the glute. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, coming in a little deeper. 2 more breaths like this. And coming in on exhale. 1 more breath, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Splits forward and front and back splits. So again, if you're using the blocks, your left foot is anchored to the floor. Your left shin is anchored to the floor. You're reaching your right leg forward. Hands, if you're on the blocks, breathe in and lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, gently opening up. Now be mindful so that you're not damaging your hamstrings in this. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel for this opening. As you reach forward, spread the toes. Taking 2 more breaths here. And inhale, release, and ease up. Coming into straddle splits. Sitting onto sit bones, your legs are lengthening out towards the side. So doing a forward bend in straddles, you're reaching your legs out towards the side, reach out, spread the toes, hands are forward. Now breathe in as you breathe, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, you're sending your legs out to side. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And then exhale, fold. Spread your ribs on the next breath. And fold on exhale. And breathe to sternum. And exhale, fold. One more breath. And inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Then hands by hips and then ease. Ease the tension off. So you're opening into hips. Then lie down. Lie down onto your backs. Bend the knees. Reach your hands up. Take hold of either the outside of your feet or your big toe or the ball of your feet. Coming into happy baby. So take a deep breath into lower back, spreading ribs to the floor. And then exhale, exhale completely. Pull belly in. Heels up. Knees down towards your armpits. And feel for opening into lower back. Two more breaths like this, deep breaths. And exhale. Pull your belly all the way in. Keep pressing your lower back to floor. Belly pulls in. Knees down to armpits and gently reach your heels up. And one more. Breathe in. And exhale. Knees down, heels up. Allowing your back to let go from this. Belly's all the way in. And release. Use your hands and draw your knees together. Let your arms out to the side. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, allow your knees to come down towards your right armpit. Head is in the opposite direction. Spinal twist. Breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from your left hip. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, feeling for another layer of letting go. And breathe to sternum. As you do so, feel as if you're moving your shoulders away from each other. And exhale. Breathe. Press your arms to the floor. Breathe in. Draw your knees back to center one at a time. And as you breathe out, allow your knees to come down towards the other side, towards your left armpit. Head is in the opposite direction. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, softening your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, letting go as much as you can. As you breathe, breathe to sternum. Feel as if you're moving shoulder blades away from each other. So you're opening up your heart. And breathe out, let go as you release. Press your arms to the floor. And as you breathe in, draw your legs back, knees back, one at a time. Use your hands, hug your knees, and allow your body just to go forward and back and side to side. And then place the soles of your feet onto the floor. You can stay here in this position or the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, or straighten your legs. You can also move to the wall and have your feet up against the wall. It just helps to reverse the flow of blood, helps to release into lower back. And then let go into your final pose, Shavasana. Soften your shoulders down and away from your ears. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes. And reconnect. Connect with your intent. Allow yourself just to sink into that very safe space that you have created. On your next breath, feel for breathing in and loving energy into the toes and into your feet. And as you breathe out, relax your feet. Breathe into your ankles, into the calves, and into your shins. And as you breathe out, feeling for relaxing your calves, your shins, and ankles. And then breathe into your knees, the back of your thighs, into hamstrings and quadriceps. So you're energizing these areas with breath. And as you breathe out, feeling for relaxing these areas, you've worked them today. And breathing in a cool energy into pelvis. And as you breathe out, sit bones lengthens to heels, pelvis relaxes. On your next breath, drawing in a loving energy into belly, into diaphragm. And on exhale, let your belly relax, diaphragm relaxes. Breathe into lower back and mid back. And as you breathe out, sit bones lengthens to heels and feel that release into lower back, mid back. Breathe into your upper back. And as you breathe out, your back ribs opens up as you melt into the floor. Now bringing in a relaxing energy into sternum, the breath that nourishes and feeds your heart. And as you breathe out, relax, collarbones relaxes. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. On your next breath, breathe into fingertips and into your wrists. And as you breathe out, open your hands as you let go of all that's not serving you. On the next breath, breathe into your wrists and into forearms. And breathe out, let go, relax. Relax your elbows. Breathe into elbows, your forearm. Breathe into elbows, your triceps and biceps. And exhale, release. Relax your skull bones. Relax your forehead, your eyes. Relax your nose, your ears. And relax your jaw. Your neck is relaxed. Feel for bringing in a real deep energy into your body, from the crown of your head into your brains, eyes, to your jaw, ears, neck, mouth. And as you breathe out, let go, just relax. And then breathe through your nose. And exhale. Sign it out. 2 more. Breathe through your nose. Filling your body up with breath. And exhale from mouth. One more. Breathe through your nose. And exhale. Now notice how your body feels. On your next breath, stretch in the way that feels good. And on your next breath, bend your knees. Hug your knees to chest. Allowing yourself to release as much as you're able. And either roll to side or cross your legs, roll forward and back until you come all the way up, or roll to the left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in, push floor away, come all the way up into the seated position. Your hands together, the thumbs lightly touch, turn. Taking a moment for you, a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice, for turning up. Thanking you for allowing me to guide your practice today. All that is good, all that is honorable in me salutes all that is honorable, all that is good in you. Breathe in and exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.